The city of San Diego has been working on its backlog of potholes. I'm Brian White with their progress report.
I am in strong support, and I ask that you are in strong support too.
Parents who lost their kids to fentanyl speak out about a proposed law that would send a message to drug dealers.
Clear skies right now, but we are gearing up for yet another storm system to impact with rain and mountain snow through Thursday. All those details ahead.
And hop on the hot tamale train with the legendary Mary Murphy.
And you won't get much use out of it these days, but if you're a collector, how to get your hands on a classic Macintosh computer this weekend. CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts now.
More rain is heading our way, and that means more potholes for you to avoid on our roads. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. All the wet weather since January has kept crews busy, and it's making it harder for them to do their jobs. CBS 8's Brian White has more on the city of San Diego's pothole problem tonight ahead of yet another winter storm.
Yeah, the city's been making progress on that backlog of potholes, and all the rain has made it difficult. But now with the sunny weather, they're working hard to catch up.
With the sun that we have out, it's the perfect time to be repairing potholes.
Repair crews getting right to work along College Avenue in Del Cerro, filling every pothole in their path.
We have an all-hands-on-deck approach when we have sunny days like this. Up to 60 staff members are out here using our patch trucks.
According to the National Weather Service, San Diego has received more than 13 inches of rain since October 1st, and all the wet weather has accounted for 70 days of lost work on potholes so far this year.
It's really hard for us to be able to fill the potholes when there's water in the potholes. We're not able to have the asphalt stick to the ground.
Bethany Bezak is the city's transportation director, and she tells me the backlog on pothole reports is 1,350 right now. When we have good weather, repair crews are working overtime and on weekends to catch up.
It is our job to help ensure smooth and reliable transit, whether that's biking to work or school or driving to work and school. We're proud of our accomplishments, and we double down every single day.
The rainy weather can wreak havoc on our roads, creating new potholes and breaking up old ones. I asked Anthony Santacroce with the city of San Diego to explain how rain affects it all.
What happens is the rain, the water, comes down, gets into those cracks, gets under the asphalt, and destabilizes the base layer. And then a big truck with its wheels comes up and just keeps hitting that pothole. You kind of break it up, right? And the top layers kind of just crumble apart.
Here on College Avenue, the road is scheduled for repaving next year. This month, the Transportation Department started a full assessment of road conditions across the entire city that will continue through the summer, with the results in by the fall.
That will help us prioritize work for the upcoming fiscal years and make sure that the most impacted roads receive the funding first.
Working for you, Brian White, CBS 8.
And don't forget, here at CBS 8, we are working for you. If there's something you'd like us to look into in your community affecting you, your neighbors, email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.
We're seeing new video tonight right here of a major bluff collapse near Tijuana. We're told this happened after last week's storm. Watch as this video pulls out. This is off the main road between Tijuana and nearby beaches south of the border. Traffic's still flowing, but one lane of the road is closed because of that collapse.
Hopefully you've taken advantage of these warm, sunny days, because it is all about to end again.
Yep, more rain is coming, but are we going to see another atmospheric river? Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis is here with an early look at your microclimate forecast. Another one?
So
is this Baker's dozen?
Sure.
This is 13, right?
Pretty much.
Baker's dozen now,
there
not
you
just
go.
a dozen.
It's happening again.
Bring it on.
Yeah, Mother
Keep
Nature.
them coming. Why not?
Really? No. Maybe if you invite them, they will stop coming. You know, kind of like a...
That's what I'm trying to irony.
Really? Okay.
We're
not doing reverse psychology on
Yeah.
weather. That's not going to happen. Mother Nature's going to do what she wants to do. And we got an area of high pressure as our main weather maker right now. Lots of clear skies out there, lots of sunshine. That's what we've had over the past couple of days. Even had Santa Ana winds yesterday. But yeah, we are gearing up for yet another atmospheric river. But it's going to be a weakening one. So this one not packing as much of a punch, but we're still going to be looking at quite a bit of rainfall when you think about how we typically get a few hundredths of an inch when it does come to our rainfall on a daily basis. So we're going to see definitely a lot more than that in the forecast as we hit the next couple of days. So let's go ahead and set the clock in motion. You are looking at that influx moving in by tomorrow morning, seeing it for North County around 11:05, and then becomes more widespread and a little bit lighter around 2:15, and that's going to be in the afternoon hours for our Wednesday. Then some isolated activity as we go into tomorrow night, about 11:05, looking at some snow starting to develop across the mountains. And then we have an area of low pressure, cold storm system that moves in. That brings in the chance for some thunderstorms and also talking about some snow. So we'll get to all those details coming up in your complete forecast. Marcella, Carlo.
All right, Carlene, thanks. A bill cracking down on fentanyl dealers failed to pass committee today in the state Senate. Alexandras Law would have required that after a first conviction, fentanyl dealers be warned they could be charged with murder in a future overdose death.
CBS 8's David Goffredson reports dozens of parents who testified before the Public Safety Committee vow to keep fighting.
Christine Capilouto, mother of Alexandra, who this law is named after, in strong support.
The parents of 20-year-old Alexandra Capilouto from Temecula, who died from fentanyl poisoning, spoke Tuesday in Sacramento in support of Alexandra's Law.
Matt Capilouto, father of Alexandra Capilouto, and on behalf of all fentanyl poisoning victims, strong support.
They were not alone. Dozens of parents holding the photographs of their deceased loved ones testified before the state Senate Public Safety Committee. Mayor Todd Gloria was there too.
Alexandra had taken half a pill of what she thought was Percocet, and she purchased via social media. The pill she bought was actually laced with fentanyl, and that half a pill caused her to overdose and to die.
Alexandra's Law would require that drug dealers be admonished in court after being convicted of selling fentanyl that they could be charged with homicide if they do it again and somebody dies.
The admonishment makes these dealers aware that their behavior, if it continues, can lead to death. And if they ignore that, then the fact of the matter is that they'll have to face those consequences.
Others opposed the bill, saying the court admonishment would make it easier to convict a person in the future of homicide.
Simply making it easier to prosecute someone for murder will not address or solve this problem.
They said the bill should only target dealers who knowingly sell fentanyl.
Otherwise, we're going to have situations where some college kid, sells what they think is a Percocet and has no idea has fentanyl to their college classmate, and then they're going to get that triggered warning when they had no idea and no reason to know.
In the end, the committee voted the bill down 4-1 along party lines, a result that enraged the parents of those lost to fentanyl, including Alexandra's father.
They won't even pass a bill that contains a warning, a frickin' warning to convicted drug dealers that if they continue to knowingly sell fentanyl and it results in someone's death, they will be held accountable.
Now, this bill will still be reconsidered and perhaps amended in an effort to get the votes needed to pass out of committee.
And David, I understand this bill does have bipartisan support, so what is the roadblock here, voting on party lines?
Well, the main issue seems to be that many times people who sell pills don't realize they contain fentanyl. So then they get a conviction, and under this law, this admonishment or warning would be triggered and possibly make it easier in the future for them to be convicted of murder or manslaughter, even though they never knew they were selling fentanyl in the first place. At least that's how the opposition argument goes.
A lot of things to consider, but looks like Alexandra's parents and supporters are going to continue to fight for this bill. We'll make sure to follow and see what happens. Thanks, David. Coming up tonight in our second half hour, a controversial state bill that would give $1,000 a month to homeless high schoolers faces a committee vote this week. We hear from a formerly homeless student and the state lawmaker behind this measure.
A dramatic police standoff in Hillcrest today. San Diego police say the man in this video threatened someone with a baseball bat, but when they pulled him over on 8th Avenue this morning, they say he refused to get out of his vehicle. After they fired pepper balls into that pickup, he got out and ran. CBS 8 photojournalist Chris Vega shows us what happened when police caught up with him on University Avenue.
take me down in the street. I'm getting arrested for brandishing a weapon. This is absolute inhumanity. Inhumanity. Insanity. Insanity. What the
Police tell us that man is also a suspect in an unrelated robbery in National City. Coming up, we're less than 2 days from the Padres home opener, and the team's City Connect merchandise is a huge hit for one group of fans in particular.
Plus, the governor signs a controversial bill holding oil companies accountable for skyrocketing gas prices.
Police body cam video shows officers responding to Monday's deadly school shooting. I'm Cristian Benavides in Nashville, where another American community is reeling from gun violence.